Hello, and welcome back to our continuing Settlement Survival New Trade System series. I'm Larry. It's episode 27, and we have a sandstorm coming. I bet you all thought I forgot about it, and believe it or not, I did. And I remember the direction our tornado took. And it kind of weaved right through here in between. And I have a feeling we're going to be losing a bunch of animals this time. I have sent out all my people to try to get some of these things built in time. I don't think it's going to be successful, but we can try. We have the materials to do it, so that's not going to be a problem. But I have a feeling we're going to be losing a lot of animals here, which I'm okay with. It's no big deal, but I think it's going to hurt. But what can we do? They've gotten to be such an annoyance as far as, and I'm talking about the disasters. They were fun at first, seeing your first tornado and all that, but it gets to a point in the game where it's more of a yawn. It's because you have the materials to deal with them, but it's just like a rinse and repeat scenario. And I think after this sandstorm, we're going to hang up disasters, because so what? I'm going to lose some animals. That's not going to hurt us in our food. I understand it's a flavor in the game and they were fun, but now it's just a point to where it's more of a yawn than anything else. So, okay, we have our sandstorm. Our animals are going to deal with however our animals are going to deal with. Even the graphic of the sandstorm is just like, it's just dirty. Well, let's have our people run away. Maybe some of our people get killed, which won't bother me so much because, less population. And it's not taking much of a different path than the tornado. So, yeah, things that I expected to die are dying. So that's no big deal. I haven't really... Hey, maybe I'll take that one out. Ooh, I forgot to reinforce that. Oh, I was going through reinforcing buildings, and there were some that I forgot to do. And, of course, the more trees it hits, it starts to die down. That's the one beautiful thing with how I've been building, is it just slowly dies every time it hits trees, and it's going to slowly fizzle out. I didn't lose that bridge. It was just a ghost, so it's really no big deal. Oh, I thought I reinforced all those. Okay, no biggie. Oh, you're going to hit my moo cows, and you're going to hit my buffalo. Okay, bye, buffalo. How many am I going to lose? Look at that. Did it even manage to... It didn't even manage to get off the map. We cleared it all out. So let's go ahead and get some of this stuff fixed. A lot of this stuff is just... It's just no big deal. For some of the stuff that I forgot to reinforce. Oh, I should let my people out, shouldn't I? Where are they all at? So everybody goes out. Everybody's hungry. Go and chow down. Go do what you need to do. for the buildings that I remembered to reinforce. But it's going to be no big deal. I have materials for all of this stuff. It really didn't hurt. And all my main important buildings that I really needed to keep, I enforced. So then it comes down to a point with the disasters. Once you reinforce everything, they just become an annoyance. And I have all the materials to repair everything. And that's why I'm just going to turn it off. Because it is what it is. Now, it did show you that the building technique that I adopted completely works. The tornado was weakening in strength. I mean, it didn't get off the map. Where before, with my grid building and being so tight on everything, we would have been in trouble. But I guess now I might as well stop all of this stuff over here, because there's just really no point in it. Now, hopefully it won't upset anyone that I'm doing this, but it's just, I have dealt with the disasters in every one of my playthroughs, and in every one of the playthroughs you get to a point to where you just, that one managed to get built. I don't want to. It gets to a point to where it's just literally just an annoyance. I mean, for brand new players, I get it, but it was fun while it lasted. Let's put it that way. It was something new that most games don't do. It was really cool, but it just gets to a point to where you're like, okay. Come on, let me click on you. I want to click on you. Let me click on you. There we go. We have some canned meat. Yay! But we didn't lose anybody. If we did, I didn't notice. I mean, oh no, we're at 94%. We can't have that. And that's what the housing bonus that is lost. And I probably lost some medical. I lost some housing. So really none of this it's not a big deal. I mean, people are like, well, with disasters turned off, you're going to go hungry. No, I have so much food banked up that 14,725 is nothing. Everybody has food in their houses, except for the houses that were damaged. And all of that is going to be fixed. I mean, now it just gets to a point to, okay, what was damaged? What do I need to re-employ? Because that's the one annoying thing that you're going to find when it comes to this stuff, is you have to go back and check all the employment for who, what, when, where, and why. I mean, it just... See, this is back to 32. This does not make sense to me. With all these homeless people right now, this thing should be packed. So, I don't know. Maybe we found a bug. I hate saying that word. Because I know this is new access. Don't get me wrong. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, oh, really? Why are you doing this to me? All you did was just do a trade update. Why is my deluxe apartment building broken? See, like, look at this fish pond. I had 2 people in there. Why can't it give me back what we had? But then, you have to keep scoping things out. And that's, I guess, one of the reasons why I tire from the disasters is you have to go back and babysit so much of what it's destroyed when you shouldn't have to babysit it. It's just like, come on, give me back the number of people that I had. I don't expect to have the specials put back in. That I get. That I'm more than happy to go back and put in myself, because my bad for not putting in a reinforcement. I get that. I should be punished for that. That is fine. But when you can't even give me the right amount of people that I had employed, and it's not like they all died. So, once we get this done and repaired up, oh no, my food's in the red. We can't have that. And what is going on with, even my winery. See, that's funny. The other stuff, well, yeah, this is the one bummer. Is like, oh yeah, I have to go back, and that's where you wish you had. But I forgot to reinforce all my supply stations, so it's like, my bad. Now I have to pay the price for fixing it. It's like, oh, what a bummer. What buildings was this thing supplying? Okay, that's the forester's hut. And we don't want it to fell trees. And I think it was just, this was the only one that it was supplying, I think. So it just needs water. And usually I'll bring in like 150. Well, since it's only supplying one building, I'll do 200 there and 200 agave. And if you're not using small supply stations, you should. It brings up the efficiency of the building huge, because the workers never have to leave it. I mean, let the supply station do all the work for you. It just makes life so much easier. And the small supply station does exactly the same thing as the large one. It's just the large one has more people in it, and it has a larger inventory. So it will make your life so much easier. Oh, my water caravan showed up. Yay. Now what's this one? Herb reserves are low. Of course they're low. We knew they were going to be low. 30 citizens want new housing. I'm sure you do. Oh, I wonder if we have to do anything for the moo cows. Or the buffaloes. Oh yes, we have to bring them all back. Give us buffaloes back. And they'll all migrate back in. How many did we lose? We didn't lose any. So the buffaloes are smart enough, like, hey, we've been running out on the plains, our ancient ancestors. We think we can, scoot to the side on each side of this thing and let the storm pass. We're not dumb animals. And why is this one paused? I have no clue of why I paused this one. Oh, that'll kind of help out in our leather situation. Funny. Okay, and what? Oh, yeah, that's right. They were doing printing stuff. And, which one was doing what? Okay, this was the ink. And, okay, this was making paper. And we were doing it out of reeds. And this one was actually making books. And yeah, we must have lost the supply station. So we'll get 2 people back on that. And this one needs, so we need to bring in coal and water. And we're not running out of coal whatsoever. So we'll bring in 100 coal. And we'll bring in 100 water. And I do this initially with if it's going to be supplying a lot, I just put in 100 of everything that it needs to supply. So it just makes life easier. And then we need 100 ink and 100 paper. Okay. I know there's ink here, so ink at 100. And paper at 100. And I do believe this one needs just reeds, because we're already bringing in water. And if we can find the reeds, there we go. And we'll bring in 100 reeds. And then I'll go ahead and not pay the price again. We'll go ahead and expand the inventory, and we'll go ahead and reinforce it. So that makes life so much easier. And see, I'm already maxed at 1,000 books. Can you believe that? So I'm going to bring this up to 1,500, because I have other bookmakers. And that will make life so much easier, because then we can have more to trade. And what is this dude's issue? Oh, flax. I wonder how this warehouse is doing. Only at 24%. Yeah, I've been deleting, if you notice, I had deleted a lot of the warehouses off the map. Not that many of them, but enough. Now, I know we lost some people here. So let's go ahead and get them. But if you notice, nothing's really hurt us. We're not starving. I just have to make sure everything's reactivated. And for the fish ponds that I lost, I just need to make sure that we have the bonuses put back in, have the people put back in. Now, the funny thing is I thought I had reinforced everything and everybody was happy. But apparently I was wrong. There's some that I missed. Which is strange because I could have swore. Oh, you know what I bet you I did? No, because these I didn't add people to. Let's just make sure all of these are reinforced and have their food buff. And these guys' issue is, oh yeah, not enough animal poop. Oh well. And yeah, I haven't done anything with these as far as increasing their productivity. I must be losing it because I could have swore I redid the fodder and all that fun stuff. Maybe I didn't have to build a bunch of those things. If I would have just bonused these things up, it would have been no big deal. See, I managed to get all these. Somehow I managed to foobar it and not get the other ones. That's no good. I think we're on track now. I'm not sure. But yeah, all these ones are done. And we're finally getting more herbs. And I don't know if I want to waste... Yeah, I only have 2 scarecrows now. So, because I want to play with the water ones. The water ones look interesting. But that's going to take a tool. And... okay. It's 30 degrees. We have some people freezing, some people hungry, and we ran out of clothes. Ooh, how did I do that? This makes no sense. Oh, how much you want to bet because we're out of linen? I'll bet you any amount of money it's because we're out of linen. I guess I need to fix all of our... Ooh, what's wrong with you? Mr. Smithy, you shouldn't have done that. Okay. Now I have to figure out where are all my... Okay. We have plenty of leather. We have alpaca. Okay. I'm happy for you. So... where's all my other advanced tailors? They should be lighting up blue. What is your issue? Okay. No linen. Plenty of feathers. So, let's make somebody happy here. Oh, that's right. It doesn't like the alpaca. Shame on me. Oh, well. Now, the cool thing is, look at what we have. We have cotton now. And, oh, you know, I forgot to buy the silkworm dude. And we're growing all that mulberry. Oh, I am a slacker. But I'll get it done. So we changed that one's recipe. And there should be a couple others floating around. And we'll change this recipe. There has to be more. Come on. Okay, are you still the same traveling merchant? Oh no. There you go. Roast turkeys 400. Yay. Oh, but I clicked off my, is this it? Yeah, here we go. Oh, and now they have linen again. Okay. We'll let them do their thing. And we have plenty of feathers. So maybe we're back on track. Are there any other blue buildings I need to worry about? I think I have them all. Okay. Did I miss you? I think I did. See, that's the problem when you have tons of buildings. It's easily to miss things. Now, okay, we're coming up on almost a half an hour here. Can you believe that? And I have 117 people without houses. This 31 of 45. I'm wondering, let's try something here. I'm wondering if these things are bugged. So let's try this real quick. I mean, I can't upset people any more than what they are. They're homeless. So it is what it is. But let's see if this fills up once I get the new one built. And it's going to be disheartening if I have to go through and rebuild all my apartments because they're bugged. But then at the same time, I'm also having school issues. So are they bugged as well? Come on, you can do this. There we go. Thank you. And let's see if this one fills up. Because it would be kind of nice to know. Yeah. Technically, there should be trees going right in there. In theory. So, I'm going to put it... Oh, it won't let me put it there. It'll let me put it there. Okay. And look at... We have some stray rocks right there. Taking away a perfectly good tree space. Shame on them. So we'll go ahead and goose this and see if it fills up. And if that's the case, then I'm going to have to go through and rebuild everything. And now it's saying our herbs are unhappy again. What a headache. Even with all that herbage being done, it's still saying, nope. That just does not make sense. I should have, with all those buildings going on, we should have plenty of herbs. Something out there doesn't like us. It's saying, hey, we're going to mess with you. That's why I'm thinking, I think part of the AI might have kind of freaked out here. I mean, 163. Ouch. Come on, guys. Build this. See, 56. No, thank you. I mean, we're almost up to 300 people without homes. Okay, I heard a tink. So, back to 3145. Nobody else. You have a homeless person sitting right next to it. And they won't jump in. So, something's going on. Something's off. And hopefully somebody can give me a heads up of what's going on, because this makes no sense. I mean, we have homeless people right here in this building, students. And yet, here, all of these buildings, it's like none of them will go above 45. So, what's the deal? Is it... Oh, you know what I'm starting to see here? 15 families, 30, that'd be 30 adults, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's staying at 35, we have, let me pause this. How many adults do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30. Okay. That is just so screwy. Okay, now I know what's going on. So it will hold 30 adults and 15 kids. Why doesn't it say that? Oh, technically, I hate how they word this thing. So the maximum is 30 adults, but it leaves room for breeding. I so don't like this. Okay. I can build more apartments. That is not a problem. Now I understand. I see the light. Okay. So, okay, lesson learned. Lesson learned at the very end of the video. Yay! So, hopefully everybody's having a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good mid-afternoon, good mid-morning, good late evening. Okay. Hopefully you're happy, healthy, and safe. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. And I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.